Good afternoon, my Liptions. It's that time of the week again where I slap you up with the buyer's guide. And this week, your boy's just going to Old Faithful. We're going through the special section and it's going to be highlighted by pretty much everything. There's a little something here for just about everybody that's looking for a component or something to that effect. A little sparse on cooling right now. There's just so many cooling products in Evetech. It's like, it's actually awesome. And I got the new digital AK400 and AK620 and I'm so excited for that. I can't even tell you. But later this week I'm having a look at another really cool Kingston NVMe external storage on the go kind of device, which is pretty cool. And then your boy is also going to be doing the Goooooooood 60%, so stick around for that. But for right now, onwards with the top 10. Starting off with the mouse I've spoken about so many times I can barely count it. I don't know how these are still in stock, guys, because they are genuinely good. For 400 bucks you cannot get a better mouse. They have a Pixart 3389 in this, one of the best optical sensors that they've ever made. It's got on switches, as I said, Pixart 3389. It's just a little bit badly marketed because the weight without cable is 64 gram, but they quoted at 108 because that's including the cable weight. I don't know why Rosie decided to do that. Otherwise this would be a very good mouse. I have reviewed it. I will pop it up over here if you need to see more, but trust, it's super solid. At number 9, it's an interesting one with this Mech TKL 2.4 gigahertz Bluetooth and wired all in one for 600 bucks. Yeah, the stabilizers need a bit of lube. If you've seen, I actually have reviewed one of these, so once again I can pop that out for you. But they are very good bang for buck was the TLDR. And yeah, at 600 rand you're going to be hard pressed to find a better wireless keyboard than that. At number 8, it's just a straightforward 2.5 from Hikvision. Some of us don't have NVMEs on our motherboards, or we've filled those slots, in which case you probably have a ton of SATA slots. And 2.5s are a lot easier to install than 3.5s. It almost now makes the 3.5 spinning disk completely obsolete, unless it's like a huge 6 TB or something like that. $899 now for a drive like this? That with a 3-year warranty? It's kind of disgusting. And similarly, for those who have NVMEs, then get the Clev, because it's basically exactly the same thing except with a 5-year warranty at 950 bucks now for a 1 TB. Did I ever think I would see the day? No, this hurts my soul because I bought my stupid 2.5 first one for like 1,400 bucks. It was 120 gig. And in that vein, at number 6, there's more. There's even more storage. This is a very storage heavy one because these are now back on special as well. And it's like one of the best Gen 4s I've tested. And price versus performance is pretty much the best amongst all Gen 4s that I've tested. At 2 grand, these are practically untouchable. So thank you, AData XPG, for ruining my life and knowing that this is like just right within my reach. It's like, it's right there. At number 5, it's the Cooler Masters. Once again, these 100 hertz panels are just astoundingly well priced, and they've dropped it again. These were 2.5, they're now 2.3. I don't know how they're doing this, but anyway, 3-year local warranty on this as well. It's even got a VGA on this 24-inch model, if I remember correctly, and I did. You see that? You're going to use your HDMI, so you are going to need HDMI 2.0 to get that 100 hertz refresh rate. But then you've got FreeSync Premium on top of that for 2,300 rand. This is the best bang for buck gaming panel like around. And similarly at number 4, it's the 27-inch version of this. Exactly the same thing. I think this is exactly the same price as it was at 3499, but sub 4K with this kind of spec on 1440p. It's just ridiculous. I mean, 60 FPS 1440p is really nice. 100 hertz plus G-Sync. How? Who did you rob, Cooler Master? Tell me. At number 3, we've got a really good bang for buck upgrade kit. The 7500F crept on us from the after, like out of nowhere. It has really good boosts, and you're teaming it up with DDR5 RAM, in this case 5600 megahertz worth of Kingston goodness. So I've actually got these DIMMs for review, which will be out early next week. And a couple interruptions in between. Don't look at me like that, chat, I'm sorry. But 32 gig of RAM is going to be 10,200 rand. This board is like seriously overkill for this chip as well, like you can see by the power phasing and the way that it's cooled and stuff. This was made for like even 7950X would be able to max out on this. Those even only use 170 watt. So this is a huge amount of power phasing, which is what I like to see on boards, just to give you that good stable boost consistently, because those voltages, as they served up to the CPU, they're very sensitive. So the better the power delivery, generally the better your performance on boost. You've got a nice NVMe cooling slot over there. There's a secondary one at the bottom over here. So yeah, it's very well rounded motherboard and upgrade upgrade kit. And plus it's on special at the moment, so that's why the price normally 8,999. But I really would suggest get that 32 gig RAM upgrade, because then if you get an RTX GPU with it, you've got full streaming capacity as well. At number 2, it's this A750. This is now the best price versus performance GPU across the whole store, even better than the RX 7600 per my testing. So yeah, at $5,000, these are basically unbeatable for new games. Older games that run on DirectX 9 are not going to run that well with this, so it's kind of limiting. It's weird, right? It kind of takes itself out of like esports titles, but if you want really good budget AAA gaming, then this would be one that I would push you towards. If you want to know more and why I say that, then check out the review. And finally, in the number 1 spot, it's the 3070 Ti Ventus. This is a 3-slot card. I think it's basically a 3-slot card. It's a very, very big boy, but it does come with a SAG bracket in the package, which is something that I absolutely love that they've included with this. And the 3070 Ti's, while they don't get all the new DLSS support, the price versus performance on this sucker is going to be sick. You're going to need a bigger case. You can see just the length of this card. It is quite a long boy. Just double check dimensions there. I mean, it's 305 millimeters, so it is a big child. It does come with a built-in SAG bracket, well, with a SAG bracket that you can put in the slot over there, which is really, really nice to have. But like I say, price versus performance on this is astronomically good. If you don't believe me, just check out the Tech Power Up charts. And that, my friends, is your traditional top 10 for this Wednesday. We hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please do hit us up with a like and subscribe. More content and reviews are going to follow here on the channel. And if there is anything you would like to see me review, then please let me know in the comments down below, and we'll get on that for you as soon as possible. Until then, hope you guys stay safe, keep well, and I will see you on the flip side.